Hello and welcome to the channel. The President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu has rained insults on Atiku Abubakar, who yesterday led a march to INEC's office in protest of the conduct of the presidential election held last week. Atiku, as well as some PDP leaders and their supporters, are still aggrieved about the elections and are making their voice heard by storming INEC's headquarters in Abuja. Tinubu is having none of it though, and has attacked the former VP for his actions. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. 2023 polls. Tinubu lashes out as Atiku leads protests to INEC. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu were at loggerheads over the conduct of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the protest embarked upon by the opposition party leadership against the outcome of the February 25th presidential election. Atiku, alongside national chairman of the PDP, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, and other party leaders, during a protest at the commission's headquarters in Abuja, described the presidential poll as a charade, adding that the integrity of INEC is on trial because it allegedly failed to fulfill its promises regarding the use of the bimodal voters accreditation system (BVAS) and electronic transmission of results from the polling units to its result viewing portal real-time. However, Tinubu disagreed with Atiku on the conduct and result of the election, saying the PDP candidate had no chance of winning the poll and should stop causing traffic snarls in Abuja via protest. Tinubu challenged the former vice president to go to the courts where his grievances will be heard, not at INEC headquarters. The PDP leadership submitted a strongly worded protest letter to the INEC to register its displeasure over the conduct and outcome of the February 25th presidential election. National chairman of the PDP, Dr. Iyorchia Ayu, who led other party leaders and supporters to the INEC headquarters yesterday, submitted a letter which was received by INEC's commissioner in charge of voter education and information, Dr. Festus Okoye, on behalf of the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. In the letter, which was signed by Ayu and the PDP National Secretary Samuel Anyanwu and addressed to the INEC chairman, the party said its decision to embark on a peaceful march backed by the protest letter was taken after several meetings to review the elections. Meanwhile, INEC has insisted that it had no allegiance to any party, just as the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu advised Atiku to respect his age, averring that the PDP's protest to INEC headquarters was a new low of absurdity. The letter read in part, after long sessions of meetings to review and deliberate on the outcome of the presidential and National Assembly elections held on February 25, 2023, considers it expedient to communicate to you and other critical stakeholders and partners in the advancement of democracy in Nigeria the position of our great party PDP with regard to the conduct and outcome of that election. It is indeed disheartening to say that the election, which raised the hopes of all Nigerians to witness an advancement in our electoral process, turned out to be a charade. You would recall the outcry of many concerned citizens of this country, variously accusing your commission of complicity in a planned manipulation of the electoral process in favor of the ruling party, APC. At each time the issues took the media front burner, you were quick in dispelling them as rumors and mere allegations. Today, Nigerians have all seen that those allegations were true. In many meetings and briefings your commission held with the political parties and the press ahead of the 2023 general elections, you assured Nigerians that INEC under your leadership would conduct a free, fair, transparent and credible election. You also promised the use of the bimodal verification and accreditation system (BVAS) technology in voter accreditation and result management, whereby the public would have unhindered access to the results uploaded to your servers online and in real time (IREV). Contrary to this belief, there was an abysmal failure on your part to honor your promises. Predictably, The conduct and outcome of the presidential and National Assembly elections fell below acceptable standards. It has resonated the fears of all Nigerians in your integrity and that of your commission to conduct a free, fair, transparent, and credible election. The confidence you deceitfully made us to repose in you and your commission has been battered and eroded away by the outcome of that election. The masses are angry and have not hidden their resentment and rejection of the purported declaration you made to that effect. Without any equivocation, this election in the history of our country elicited so much interest, awareness, commitment, and dexterity in Nigerians to exercise their civic responsibility. Everyone recalls with disappointment the reported widespread irregularities and manipulations that marred the election. There are ample evidence to show deliberate complicity of your commission in the entire fraud, the falsification of results, and deliberate deactivation of the beavers and their servers to frustrate the transmission of election results directly from the polling units attest to that. In all these issues brought to your attention, you refuse to act. Nigerians are no more in doubt of your direct involvement in aiding and abetting the monumental rigging and manipulation of the election results in favor of the ruling party, APC. In addition, the refusal and neglect of your electoral officers to transmit the results of the election directly from the polling units to INEC servers as required by law is a flagrant violation of the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022. This action is not acceptable to Nigerians and neither to the People's Democratic Party. It therefore stands to be challenged. Reacting to the protest yesterday, Tinubu asked Atiku to respect his grand old age and stop following court jesters like Dino to dance skelewu and cause traffic snails within the nation's capital. Describing the action as a new low on a theater of the absurd, Tinubu said it is strange that a former vice president of the country could be so idle as to disturb the public peace. Director, Media and Publicity at the APC Presidential Campaign Council (PCC), Mr. Bayo Onanuga, in a statement said, when Atiku told the world last week that he would seek redress in court over the outcome of the presidential election, little did the PCC know that it did not plan to be guided by his own promise. Going by his political antecedents, it was rather not surprising that Atiku, days later, led a band of protesters, nay jesters in Abuja, to the headquarters of INEC. What was on display today by Alhaji Atiku and his motley crowd was a new low from the perennial election loser. With Atiku staging a theater of the absurd, we fail to see how a march to INEC by a scanty crowd would provide any victory window for him and his fragmented PDP. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.